Hello again. How are you? Did you have a good day yesterday? Oh, I hope so. I noticed that you're getting on to A to Z. Good job. And Waterford. If you haven't yet, today's the day. Get started. I am grading you and I am giving you points every day. I can see on A to Z whether you are just taking quizzes or whether you're actually reading the books. If you're just taking quizzes, I'm only going to give you half the points. So make sure that you are reading books. And in fact, so that I know that you are reading the book, today's challenge is to record yourself reading a book. It's a pretty cool program. I can hear you read those books, and I want to listen to you because I miss you guys so much. And I would love to hear your voice. And if you send me a recording, I promise to send you a message back. So look on your screen for down on the control part, it says message, and you have to click on that, and then you can hear a message from me, and I will give you an individual message about what I liked about your reading. Now today, we are going to have a story, and this story is about Froggy and his family and what they like to do. So as you're listening to this story, think about what you and your family like to do. Let me tell you about my family. Here's a picture of my family. Oops, I'm upside down. Sorry. There they are. Now, my family, we love to get together, especially on Sundays, and we like to eat dinner together. We like to play games, and I especially love to play with my grandchildren. Today's story, is We Like. So tell me all the things that your family likes to do. Did you notice I was in the kitchen today? Yep, that's another thing that my family loves to do. My children, they love to bake brownies and cookies, and my husband loves it when I bake him some bread. So yay! Today is baking day. Woo! Okay, let's read our story. Froggy bakes a cake. I'm going to get my camera here. There we go. Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London. It's right here. It was Froggy's mother's birthday. Froggy was outside making mud pies. Froggy, called his father. What? Help me bake a cake for your mother. Oh, please, cried Froggy. I want to do it all by myself. So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. You'll need some flour, said his father, and sugar and chocolate. I know, cried Froggy, and he pushed his chair against the counter and climbed up. He took down the flour. He took down the sugar. He took down all the chocolate candy his mother had hidden since Halloween. We need lots of flour and sugar, said Froggy, and he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into a big yellow bowl. We need lots and lots of chocolate, said Froggy, and he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies. We need milk, too, said Froggy's father. I know, cried Froggy, and he flopped to the fridge, flop, 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 and he grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! It dropped on his foot and spilled. And eggs and butter, added his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he snatched a carton of eggs. Oops! He only broke 4 or 5, and 1 stick of butter fell on the floor. Don't forget the baking powder, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he climbed up and took down the baking powder. Then he cracked 7 eggs into the bowl. Crack, 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 and only a few shells fell in. And he put in the butter, blurp, and poured in the milk, glub, glub, glub. And finally, he dumped in the whole box of baking powder, sloop. Trying to mix it all together, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he stirred it and slopped it and mixed it and plopped it. Then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into a cake pan and shoved the cake into the oven and sang, oogly, boogly, burbly, bake. I make and I bake and I wait for the cake. Froggy, called his father. What? While you wait for the cake to bake, help me blow up the balloons. Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew, and he blew, and he blew, and he blew, pop! Now, said his father, help me set the table. Froggy helped set the table. Oops! He knocked over the lemonade, and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. Froggy, called his mother. What? What smells so good? It's a surprise, yelled Froggy, and he flopped back to the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Come and get it, hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor, and Froggy said, Are you ready? And he opened the oven door. Yikes! The cake exploded, yelped Froggy's father. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. It's good, though, said his father, licking his fingers. Wait, cried Froggy, I'll be right back. Flop, flop, flop. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best birthday pie I ever had. What a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. And together they leapfrogged all the way back, all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. I hope you enjoyed the book about Froggy and his family, even though he made a mess. Did they have a lot of fun together? They did. And that's what families are about. We love each other and we take care of each other. I'm excited to see some of your papers. Now, some of you shared your papers with me yesterday, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to share them with the class. So I'll try to put another post on later that shows some of them, or maybe I'll just share them on Blooms for today. And if you will send me a copy of yours, I would love it. Have a great day and keep smiling. Love you all. Bye-bye.